Varsity fees are set to increase. So students in public universities this year will pay varying amounts of tuition fees depending on the university one attends. And changes meant to fix funding crisis in the institutions of higher learning. The new model will take effect when the Kenya universities and College's Central Placement Service places the 2022 KCSE candidates. Universities will be required to declare their tuition fees for each program beforehand, so that students choose programs while also considering their costs. I don't know how you feel about this one, David, because even the fees as low as they may seem, or because people say, you know what, they haven't been adjusted for inflation, they haven't been adjusted for so many things in so many years. But even those are expensive for most students. Hence things like help.
Yeah.
I don't know now when you increase the fees if you're trying to lock out people from higher learning even further, and then does help allocations go higher now to help meet this higher cost of varsity fees? I'm just like, everything is getting just ridiculously expensive in this country.
Yeah.
And while I do understand that, we haven't adjusted the university tuition fees for a while, these are services that should ideally be free. This is ideally should be government funded as opposed to funding international travel.
I know many people do say that Kenya's main issue is actually expenditure and the fact that they spend needlessly, right? And it's sort of those things you wonder, because every single budget year you see the budget is increasing. But at the same time, you find there are things which are, if you ask me, basic necessities, things that equalize the playing field for everybody, and education is at the forefront of that.
Absolutely.
And you find people being locked out of that, and it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, when public things where most people can have access to, now there start to be bottlenecks and things like those where the common mwananchi cannot have access to them. That's a big red flag as a country.
It is a huge red flag. I think education should be free, should be funded by the government. It's one of those things, like you said, it's an equalizer. It's also a thing that should be funded by